Hi Josh, we're playing some more Surviving Mars today. I hope you don't mind if it's a little bit of an abrupt intro because, as I mentioned in the last episode, this was all played in one long session, so the first at least 3 episodes, maybe 4 of this series will be one continuous video that I had to cut into digestible sections because I don't think anybody has the patience to sit through over 3 hours of me playing this game. So we're going to jump right in where the last episode left off. I think we'll probably get concrete extractors going on the both of those once we get more power. Ooh, that unlocked a whole bunch of research options. Alright, systematic training. Scientists and botanists. We don't have any colonists yet, so that is not at all important. Although I love the quote from The Martian. Wind turbine upgrade is going to be excellent, so we will probably end up researching that very soon. Drone hubs get additional drones when they're built, and they can handle more drones. Oh, decommission protocols are very important, especially, remember I said we were going to be building a concrete extractor for that very small concrete deposit and then destroying it. This will allow us to salvage and destroy the building. And the hydroscopic evaporators are hygroscopic. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, actually. I think it's hydroscopic. Anyway, water production increased by 50%. That's very important for once we start banking water. So both of these are relatively inexpensive. We'll keep those in mind. I think we're going to go with the decommission protocol. That's our number 5. And then once we finish researching Earth-Mars initiative, we can research the next thing. Let's see, maybe drone swarms. We'll see how we feel about that. Probably low-G turbines, though, because that's going to be our power. And speaking of power, I am going to start building some... Let's see, I don't like building small solar panels. They're just these dinky little 1-hex things, and they only generate 2 power. The large solar panel is 3. And it generates 5. Now, you'd think that that would be inefficient. It would be a loss. Or, at least be silly. Because 3 of these takes up 3 hexes, and that's 6. But the maintenance is 0.5, so that'd be 1.5 maintenance. Whereas the maintenance here is 1. So we're saving ourselves half a metal per 3 hexes. And we would have to build a whole lot more power lines to handle that many tiny solar panels. Because we would need power lines running down both sides of it, whereas with this, I believe I can just hit Control. No, it's Shift. I need to hit Shift. Let's see, I can just rotate them like this, and they're all hitting that power line. So we're only going to build the 5 for now. That should give us a good start on power. And we are also going to build some power accumulators. They're just batteries. That's all they are, batteries. I've never built a power switch. I mean, I guess it would make sense, but anyway, I'm getting distracted. We're going to build some batteries here. Let's see, I don't remember how much they store. There we go, we'll build 5 batteries. Alright, we finished the Earth-Mars initiative. Now we're getting 200 sponsor science, which means we have just doubled our research. That's excellent. Alright, with that empty slot, I think we're going to go with the low-G turbines. Alright, we're going to build ourselves some wind turbines.
Research complete. Anomaly analyzed.
Alright, we have an anomaly. That gave us a bunch of free research points. And we researched transport optimization. So the RC transports are going to work faster, which is fantastic. And they can hold more, which is also fantastic. Ooh, planetary anomalies. These could be very, very helpful to us. They can give you a lot of resources, they can give you a lot of research, or I think they can advance your mystery. Let's see. Generate 100 per sol for each RC Explorer vehicles, and that means we would have tripled our research. So we are definitely going to do that. I don't think we need to move that up the queue at all, though. I think we will leave everything else going in the order that it is. Alright, all of our batteries are built. And they can each store 200. So that's 1,000 stored power that we can get, which is excellent. because right now we're still real low on how much power we're using. All right, now we need to start generating fuel, because otherwise we'll never be able to call another supply rocket. And these guys each need 50 fuel per outgoing trip. So, what do we need for fuel? Oh, right, we've got 2 moisture evaporators we need to build. So we've got the Moxie to produce oxygen, we've got the oxygen tank, we've got water extractor and moisture evaporator for water, we've got water towers, and we've got all the pipes that we need. Alright, now, where is our fuel? Ah, fuel refinery. Now, fuel refineries use water, which is why I brought the moisture evaporators, because we will need to be generating water in order to generate fuel. So I think what we're going to do first is get those moisture evaporators and water towers set up. And I think we're going to build a separate line that runs down here for that. I will just build that out there. And the reason I do that is because I really like to build pipes right along. Yeah, we'll just build that the full length here. And then we are going to build some water towers. Let's see, how do we want to do this? Right there in the corner. 1 and 2, and let's go with just 3 for now. I don't remember how much they each hold. But while they're waiting on that, we're going to build our moisture evaporators right here next to them, or across from them, I guess. Let's put you here and here, I guess. Alright, each of these holds 100 water. And each of these generates 1. Nope. It's going up. Okay, so we have our water infrastructure at least started, which is not too shabby. We're not going to be storing a whole ton of water, and we're certainly not going to be generating a whole ton of water. Although, I guess we could. That's got 10,000. And I believe this one over here had 9,000? Yeah. That's not too bad. Alright, what research do we get? Alright, we need less fuel. I think we're going to go with this moisture evaporator upgrade, because that's literally our entire water infrastructure right now. Although, like I said, I think it's time to build some water extractors. Although I'm going to have to massively upgrade our storage, because... So our storage capacity is 300 water right now. These will eventually fill that up, but 1 or 2 water extractors right there would fill it up much quicker. So I think we're going to do that. Now the reason I say 1 or 2 is because you can crowd more than one around. Kind of like this. And I really prefer to do that because it's not like you're going to extract more water than you can store. If your storage is full and there's no demand for water, the water extractors will shut down. So we're going to do that like this. And then we will build ourselves some pipes. And then we will also build some power lines to go right under them. Well, yeah, of course it's a split life support grid, because you hadn't built the power cables yet. Okay, planetary anomalies. Let's explore these. Multiple strange signals. Project Ocean. Okay, so we would need 3 scientists to go on this project, and we would get resources out of it. That's obviously not going to happen until we have colonists. 3 officers, same problem. 6 scientists, same problem. Project Komodo, 6 medics. Okay, well, none of these are going to do us any good, so we can just ignore this for now. Back to the task at hand. We need to build some fuel refineries. These guys are definitely going to use up all of the water that we're currently making. Now I'm going to build both of them right here, and then we're also going to build fuel depots. We're just going to build a couple of those right there. Alright, and look at that. We're already producing fuel. Producing 15 fuel per sol in each, which is fantastic. Which means these guys are both going to be fueled up before you know it. I think they're going to focus on one at a time, which is just fine by me. Alright, and whoa, these guys are getting kind of full already. See what I mean? These things move fast. Water production 9.2 over here, 9.2 over here. Yeah, we're gonna have to build more water tanks for sure. Alright, we'll build that many. And how are we looking on battery? Oh, our stored power is completely full. We should probably build some more batteries. That is a very, very good problem to have. And I'm going to try to break up our power a little bit. This is a kind of a redundancy thing that I like to do. If we can spread out our power production and our power storage, then if, let's say, a meteor impact hits the power cable right over here and breaks all of this off, if we have batteries down here, all this stuff will still be powered, at least hopefully long enough to repair the break. And I should probably also build some wind turbines over here, huh? Hey, this rocket is ready to go. Alright, send it back to Earth.
Milestone achieved.
Launch a rocket from Mars, 250 research. That's excellent. Ooh, a special project. Now, I'm not huge on these special projects in the early game because they're very, very expensive. But you get some money, which is nice. However, I'm not going to concern myself with it just yet. Alright, well, it seems to me that the best place to build our first dome would be somewhere where it can take advantage of these research little dealies, the research sites, because it does boost our research. So, let's see, 10, 10, get a 15 over here, and another 10. So I feel like either this one, or if we can get 2 of the 10%ers. I'm not sure how big the initial dome is going to be. Well, let's find out. Yeah, the basic dome is probably going to be what we go with, because micro dome is too small for a spire. And I believe, yeah, that's also too small for a spire. Oh, okay, we can get 2. We can get, wait, uneven terrain. Okay, if we can flatten this terrain, we can get both of those. Otherwise, we can just get the 2 research sites. Or the 2 10%ers, rather. Hey, you're ready to go back too. Good for you. Uh-oh, we are running... Oh, that's because we have 1 that we found on the surface. Okay. Obviously, they're low. Get out of the way. What else do we need polymers for? Let's see, you use metal for maintenance. You use polymers. Oh, boy. Well, we better get some more polymers real quick then, because otherwise our batteries are going to start breaking down. Let's see how soon we can get another cargo rocket from Earth. We need polymers. Polymers are going to be very, very important for our batteries, so we'll take a little bit of that. We're going to have to build ourselves our first dome very soon, aren't we? Let's bring another drone hub. Oh boy, we're going to need way more polymers if we're going to be building a dome. The dome itself isn't going to cost us any polymers, but all the things inside we're going to want to build. Well, it's just a beginner dome, so there will probably just be some residences and maybe a research lab. Let's hold off on buying more polymers for now. We do have more cargo capacity, though, and it would be a damn shame to waste it. You know, we're just going to waste that cargo capacity, aren't we? Yeah, we mostly just want the polymers. Alright, let's see. If we build our dome over here, we won't be able to get the metals. We may have to build a second dome over here. That's fine with me. Although, I don't think we can get both. Oh, we can get both of those research bits, and yeah, that's pretty great. We can get both the research bits and leave the metal uncovered so that we could put a metal extractor there. Yeah, and we only need 1 metal extractor because it's a very small metal deposit. How's our water looking? I'm guessing all of our water is going to be full soon. Yeah, we've got 7 tanks and we've got 660 stored water. That is excellent. Alright, these fuel refineries are working well. Get our moisture evaporators working well. We are... So, yep, see, our batteries are breaking down because we don't have the polymers for it. Alright, well, this guy's coming in, so... Pretty soon we'll have the polymers to fix our batteries.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Ooh, we found new anomalies. Alright, send you in. That, and... No, how do we... Okay, well, apparently he thinks he's gonna analyze one of them twice, and that's fine. I don't care. I know that the power accumulator's not working. Let's see. What else can we do for now? What are we going to need for this dome? We're going to need oxygen production. Alright, well, maybe it's time to start producing oxygen. Alright, I think I'm going to make just one long stretch of pipes right there. And we're going to follow it up with power cables the same length. And we're going to land this rocket. We'll just land it right there. Uh-oh.
I think the explorer had found buried treasure the way our scientists were reacting. It was a sulfur-rich regolith.
Let's see, we can get 1,000 research out of it, or we can reduce the cost of engineering techs by 10%. Well, 1,000 research would give us 1 early level tech, whereas some of the later tier techs get up to, I don't know, 10,000, 15,000, and if we reduce our techs by 10%, that covers it right there. That covers that 1,000. So we're gonna reduce the cost by 10% because that could have a much bigger long-term payoff. So we're making small short-term sacrifices. All right, little drones, go get all those polymers. And while they do that, we are gonna start building oxygen tanks and moxies. Can I? Yes, I can. Alright. We're going to build 6 of those to start with. And I think maybe 2 moxies? You think 2 will be enough? Uh-oh.
We've just found the wreckage of Phobos 2. The old probe even had some new data for us to analyze.
Effect, locations of several anomalies discovered. Hint, check the map.
Anomaly found.
Well, that is excellent. I'm not sure if I can get to them. Alright, well, I guess let's see. Let's see where this guy goes, huh? Are you going to be able to get down there? I'm just going to follow this guy. To hell with the Moxies. I'm going to give this warning just constantly throughout the game, and I'm not going to care about it a single bit. Because, I mean, what can you do, you know? Is this... I didn't think so. Alright, well, why don't you... I don't think any of these are passable. I think I'm going to have to do some pretty serious terraforming. I'm pretty sure I'm restricted to this area right here until I can terraform. Well, that's troubling. That's certainly a challenge. But at least I know there are 3 anomalies waiting for me as soon as I can get down there. Are you metal? You are metal. You, come get it. How much is it? 20. That's nice. Yeah, you're not going to be able to get down there, are you? I didn't think so. How about this? This is the one that I thought might have been passable early on. I don't think so. I think that's just a cliff. I think it's just a cliff that looks smooth. Oh, can you... Oh, geez. You can't even get over there. Oh, geez. Alright, well. I think we're stuck, yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna bring my Explorer back here then. Keep it where it's close to everything. Alright, you. We're just gonna send you home. Uh-oh. Well, geez. The sponsor gave us 5 free supply pods and $500 million. That's nice, but, I mean, I have the electronics. I can afford the repair. That's awesome. I thought the rocket was going to be destroyed. I was real concerned. Alright. So, we can't go explore down there. We can't build down there. So we need to figure out... I mean, we're going to have to start going through these because these unlock as you research them. You just continue to unlock more. So we're going to have to start doing some of these until we find the dozer, I guess. Low G high-rise. This is a very important structure, the apartment building, because otherwise we're just building shitty tiny little houses. And I refuse to build those even in our first dome. So we'll add that to our research queue. And, oh good, you're fixed. You can go home. I do like zooming all the way out and watching it take off. It's pretty cool. You can see the shadow stretching across. I don't know why I just pointed at my screen with my hand like you could see that. You could see the shadow stretching off across the map. It's pretty cool. We have a capacity of 600 right now because I built 6 storage tanks. And we are creating 3. So I am going to build a second Moxie. I guess it would make sense to build some domes and get some people here because they can research. And I guess maybe we should focus on some infrastructure and you know, getting set up to build some domes. I guess there's not much left to it but to build ourselves some domes, huh? Oh geez, this is nerve-wracking. All right, first I want to see. Yeah, that's what I thought. We don't have the drone hub coverage for. I like to overlap them like this because it means that we'll always have coverage all the way out to the extent of their limits. I really like to make them. Oh, what do you mean? Hey, rocket cost decreased by 25%. That's nice. I mean, I don't think I need to buy any rockets, but that's a neat little perk. Anyway, what I was saying is I like for my drone hubs to overlap like this. So if you can see the corners, I like for all the corners to match up like this as often as possible. I don't think that's going to get massively in the way of either a potential dome here or the metal extractor. So we're just going to build that there. And then we'll build some power cables. C. Okay, that's what I thought.
Research complete.
Oh, geez. Wait, is that the... Oh, there's a big stonking rock over here, huh? Alright, well, I'm going to just build this up like this. And in the future, if we do build a dome down here, we can build some pipes that go along there. Let's see how we're looking with dome. Yeah, see, we didn't get in the way with that drone hub. We can still build a dome that will be able to take advantage of both research sites. All right, hey, decommission protocol. Good. Well, then we're gonna build that concrete extractor. Where is that? Production concrete extractor. We're gonna build this concrete. Yep. No, that's water. All right, we don't. The white line around this indicates where it pollutes out to. So you just have to tell it I want to be within range of the resource, but you don't want that yellow line to overlap with anything else if you can help it, because this drone hub would break down a lot quicker if this thing was spewing. I guess industrial byproducts, dust or whatever, would cause the drone hub to require more frequent maintenance. So, boy, they are clearing out these rocks and then bringing all the waste rocks all the way down here because I didn't build any waste rock storage. Alright, so we're going to do that. We're going to put... I think we're only going to put a single large dumping site out here. Let's just put it right here. There. I think one should be plenty, because this is a very small deposit. And eventually I'll want to be building stuff all throughout here, so I'll want to clear out that waste rock storage anyway. Alright, let's look at our grids. Power grid. We have stored the maximum amount of power. We are currently producing 115. We have a demand of 53. That's excellent. We are currently producing 6 oxygen. That's not very much, but it should be enough for a starter dome. If not, we can always build another Moxie. We are currently producing only 2 water, and that's because our storage is full. So these have ramped down their production. Yeah, as you can see, it's showing the whole grid. So like each of these is producing a tiny bit. So they're still running. All of them are still running, but they're running at a massively reduced capacity. So I think because our power, oxygen, and water are good, I think it's time to build a dome. And since we put this guy here...
Resources are low.
Oh, geez. Yeah, I think we're going to need another rocket. Because in order for our dome to be successful, we're going to need stuff like apartments, which I'd really like to get the apartments before I build the dome. I really don't want to have to build, like, just tiny little living complexes. They suck. And as you can see, they only hold 14 people. These hold significantly more. I think, like, something like double or more. I'm not entirely positive. Yeah, so a lot of this stuff only requires concrete, but some of it requires electronics. Some of it requires polymers. I guess there's really not anything that requires machine parts, huh? Now, I do want to be able to build the arcology, because... I think, yeah, 32. So we can fit 32 residents into an arcology. So maybe the apartment isn't really that much, because I know the arcology is the single most densely packed residence.
Anomaly found.
Oh, geez. You found another anomaly. Oh, beautiful. Go scan that. Okay, I think we're going to build our first dome. So we're going to put it here where it can get both of these. I'm going to rotate it once. Actually, no, this is perfect. As I said, we were just going to run the pipe down there. Okay, so we're going to build our pipes from here. Right, like that. Look at that. Look at us go. Alright, and then we're going to build power to connect to it. Alright, and they are currently stockpiling. So we have enough polymers to build both this and the arcology. But we're going to be running real low on polymers for the purposes of upkeep. Sweet, we got plenty of research from that, and we are done with low-G turbines, which means I can go through and upgrade each of these. Oh, that costs polymers. I don't think we're going to do those just yet. I'll wait until we have the dome and the arcology built. As you can see, they collect their resources in the middle. That's where the arcology is going to go. I love the graphics in this game. They're not like super high graphics or anything, but like, look how detailed all this stuff is. You got all your wind turbines spinning. Also, it definitely gets louder when you get closer to an extractor or a refinery or something. Like, look at that. Little drone recharge areas even have the flashing lights for, like, the up ramp. This is a beautiful game. I'm a big fan. So, I think one dome is a good start. Although we might build a second one over here real quick. It all depends on how we're doing with water and oxygen and power. Let's see. I guess we have to wait until this dome's built to know how much power we're going to be sucking back. I will build a metal extractor here as soon as the dome is ready for its occupants, because once we get the colonists in here, we're going to have to put them all to work. I think we're going to have to order another supply rocket, because a cargo rocket rather, because we are real low on machine parts and we're going to need those. And we're going to need polymers too, because we're going to get that arcology built. I guess we need some more electronics too. Let's see, we're running low on money, and now we're running low on space. I don't think we need any of this stuff. Do we need more drones though? I think we might. We should probably bring some food. I'm not sure how much food shows up on a passenger rocket. Probably not a lot though. Oh my, okay, well, if it's only gonna be 5, it's just not worth it. Let's bring extra polymers. Or can we bring a drone? We can bring 2 drones. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, we are gonna need drones. Goal complete. What goal did we complete? Oh, spend $5 billion. We get 2 Sterling generator prefabs. Well, that's nice. Do we have them available right now, or do we have to order them from Earth? No, we have them right now. Well, of course I'm gonna build them. The other side of the sun. Alright, well, as you can see, they're very careful not to specify a specific country. But they do call the leader of that country Great Leader himself, all caps. Interesting. Okay, 1973, that's a little hard to believe. An isolated country made a secret landing on Mars in 1973. Jeez. Well, let's see. Thank you, Glorious Leader. 10 recharge station prefabs. And reveals techs in the robotics tree. I don't really use recharge stations all that much. Because drones can just go back to the drone hub to recharge. Let's see. Thank you, Glorious Leader. Gain 4 water towers and 4 oxygen tank prefabs. That would be nice. Reveals tech in the engineering tree. And I believe we have engineering tree techs are cheaper, or 10% cheaper for us, so that would be some pretty great serendipity. Or, let's see, gain 40 statue prefabs and reveals text in the social tree. I build statues in most domes, but we don't need 40 statue prefabs. I'm going to go with the water tower and oxygen tank prefabs, because those will have the most actual use for us. Hey, we found a new oh no, it's way out there. That's so far away.
Resources are low.
Yeah, I know. Okay, well, we can't get to that anomaly, so we're gonna have to ignore it for now. Alright, let's look at our prefabs. We've got 4 oxygen tanks. I think maybe we should put them elsewhere, or should we just stick them next to it? Because if there's a break, we could be in trouble. But I don't want to take up room too close to the dome, because we might need to build out-dome buildings, like polymer factories and the metal extractor, obviously. So I think we're just gonna build them coming down this way, and then we have 4 water tower prefabs. Let's see. We've got our little Sterling generators over here. I'd have to build some pipes out to get this guy used. So we're just going to have to leave that empty for now. I think we're just going to build them here and hope that the industrial waste from the metal extractor doesn't do too much damage. Well, that was some nice free stuff. Thank you, Great Leader. How's our dome looking? Almost done. We just need to bring more concrete in. It's a good step in the direction of having colonists on the planet. Alright, this guy is ready to come down with all of our resources. Alright, hopefully these guys can get all of this unloaded. We get this dome built. Alright, rocket is ready to go home. We've offloaded all of our resources. We've fueled it up. I think we're going to send it back, and I think we're going to build a landing pad over here.
Sector scanned.
Because that'll keep it from leaving scorch marks and stuff. Let's see, which direction? Where's the entrance? I believe that's an entrance right there. So, try to minimize... Yeah, we're going to build it right here, because they'll be able to walk right off the rocket and into the dome, and the drones will be able to grab fuel from right here and come around and dump the fuel in there. It just requires concrete. Oh, our first dome is going up. Look at this. I think the next rocket we bring in is going to be a passenger rocket. It'll land on its very own landing pad. They will walk right into their dome. Alright, all we have to do now is build buildings inside this. Look at this. Oh, right as the sun rises. Look how glorious this is. Perfect. I could not have picked a more perfect time of day. Man, that was beautiful. And we got 500 research from completing a dome. We finished Explorer AI, so we get extra research for our Explorer. Well, that is fantastic. Now we're getting 300 research per sol instead of 100. That's beautiful. Alright. So, that great leader thing unlocked these. Let's see, we can build a polymer factory and a fuel refinery. Cargo space is increased. That's not going to be a huge boon to us because we're running real low on money right now, so we're going to have to be careful about what we import. Although the polymer factory is going to be very, very important for us. We can build electronics factory. That's going to be a big deal. And passenger rockets can carry 10 more colonists. Okay, well that will be important eventually. What is this? Oh, subsurface heater. So if we had cold waves coming in, that would be very important. But I have yet to play a playthrough of this game where I had to deal with cold waves. So maybe our next playthrough we'll have to deal with that and see what happens. Okay, magnetic filtering is going to be important to us eventually, because otherwise we'll just be dumping too many resources on maintenance for the Moxies that we do have, because we'll just have to keep building more and more and more as we get more domes up. So the fewer Moxies that we have to maintain, the more resources we'll be able to keep. Let's see. Oh, drones and rovers move faster. We definitely need that. I would say we don't need an extractor upgrade. It would be nice, but we don't need to waste the power right now. We don't need to worry about the probes. We don't need to worry about the subsurface heaters. We might need the money at some point, but it's not crucial right now. And we don't need to worry about colonist jobs just yet. The underground water will become necessary eventually, but for now, we are just hoarding water. Let's see. We should probably research the polymer factory and the electronics factory stuff. But I really want to get into this so I can get... I think it's down here somewhere in one of these, the RC dozer. We really, really need an RC dozer because we need to be able to terraform ramps down to that other part of the map. But for now, I think it's more important to get the polymer factory and the electronics factory. And I think one of the next few down here is going to be the machine parts factory or the machine shop or whatever it's called. So we're going to need all of those because we need to start building our own resources. Otherwise, we're going to run out of money and we're not going to be able to do anything. First thing that we need to do is build our archaeology right there. Now, let's see. Did we finish apartments? No. Is that the next thing? No, this is. Okay. Houses many colonists, but you don't tell me how many. So I'm really hoping to finish that before we fill this dome, because I don't want to put living complexes in there, and then later I'll want to replace them with apartments, which means I'll have to tear them down and make a bunch of people homeless, and that would make them angry. I'm not going to worry about any kid-related stuff in this dome, just because there's not enough room. Once we get to the bigger domes, which we can't even see right now, once we get to the bigger domes, that will be more crucial. I just realized we can do ramps, but we would need drones, because the drones are the ones who move all the waste rock. And we don't have an RC commander, and our drone hubs can't possibly reach. Yeah, we could flatten this area out and then build more domes. Like, we could build a dome, right here, and then connect the two domes with what are they called? Tunnels? Are they called? No, passages. So we could build a string of domes that come through here, and they all have research bonuses, and then we could connect them all with passages. That's going to take a little time, but once that's built, we'll have, what was it, 32? 32, okay. I think we're going to start with that, and then we're going to build some research labs. I think we're going to build 3 research labs right off the bat. Oof, that's expensive in electronics. But it's necessary. We've got to get our research moving. Let's see. Homes, education, and research. Like I said, I'm not going to worry about kid-focused stuff like nurseries, playgrounds, schools. I'm not going to worry about that stuff just yet, because this dome is too small for it. For instance, if I wanted to build a school, it would take up an entire one of these. We're gonna skip that. Now, we will need stuff like diners and grocers because we don't want our people to starve. But we're going to build also a grocer down here. And let's build a security station over here. And then we'll build an infirmary right here. Let's see, most of these just require concrete or concrete metal. It's just the research places that require electronics and the spire that requires polymers. But this is all coming along nicely. Alright, now once we get access to the apartment building, we can build apartments in here and really crank up the occupancy. But for now we're going to stick with the spire. Let's see, what else can we build? We could, if we want to vacate any of these, we could get rid of this, and we could get rid of that, and we could just put all the research labs over here. Alright, now, I don't know if you noticed, but there is one hex in here in the middle of all these. So each of these big areas is perfect for 3 of these small 3 hex structures and a little something in the middle. So we can build like a park or a pond or something. I think we'll just build a small garden here, right there. And that'll add to colonist comfort, or resident comfort, I guess. It'll make them a little happier to be here. Let's see, I think I'm going to clear out this grocer, and I will put that somewhere else. I think I'll put it right there. Let's see, we've got our security station here. We've got our grocer. I think I'm going to put the infirmary over here too. And then we can put another little something in the middle. How about a small fountain? Alright, I think I've gone on long enough for this video. There's still a pretty significant amount of time left. I'm pretty sure it will make for one more solid episode. I don't know that there is enough content for 2 more episodes, but we'll see once I get done cutting all that stuff together. Once I get through this backlog of the initial play session, game session, recording session, I will jump back into the game and play some more, but that's not a concern yet because we have not reached the end of the initial 3+ hours of gameplay. So I'm going to call it here. I think the video is already over 40 minutes, so I'm sure you've had just about enough of me. So I will talk to you in the next one, brother. I miss you.